My grandmother whispered, "I'm leaving you the house," then signed it over to my stepbrother. Last month, I noticed Danny visiting more often, always carrying legal documents in his leather briefcase. Nana seemed confused after his visits, forgetting our conversations and repeating things she'd never said before. My hands were shaking when I found mortgage papers scattered on her kitchen table. Something felt terribly wrong, but I couldn't prove anything yet. Then the pattern became clear. Danny convinced her to open a joint bank account, transferring $89,200 from her savings within 2 weeks. He told the neighbors, "She's getting senile. Someone responsible needs to handle her affairs." When I confronted him, he smirked and said, "Blood trumps charity work, cuz." He started scheduling her doctor appointments without telling me, telling Nana I was too busy to care anymore. The final straw was when he brought a notary to change her will, saying, "Family should stay with family, don't you think, Nana?" I knew I had to act strategically, so I installed a recording app on my phone and visited Nana when Danny was there. I pretended to accept defeat, telling him, "You're right, you deserve the house more." That's when his mask slipped completely. He bragged about manipulating her medication schedule to make her more compliant, laughed about forging her signature on bank documents, and admitted he'd been planning this for months. He actually said, "Old people are so easy to control when you know which buttons to push." The entire 15-minute confession was crystal clear on my recording. 2 days later, I walked into the district attorney's office with my phone and bank statements showing the suspicious transfers. The prosecutor's eyes widened when she heard Danny's voice describing exactly how he'd manipulated Nana's medications and forged signatures. Adult Protective Services launched an investigation within hours, and the evidence was overwhelming. Danny was arrested for elder abuse and fraud, losing his $73,000 a year job at the insurance company. His wife filed for divorce after learning about the stolen money, and he's facing 3 to 7 years in prison. The house deed was reversed, all transfers were frozen, and Nana's been placed under protective supervision. His own confession sealed his fate completely. Now I'm sitting in the same Victorian parlor where Nana first promised me this house 12 years ago. Danny calls from county jail sometimes, but I never answer. Turns out blood doesn't trump evidence. But